well, not in this past week, in the past couple of weeks, I've had people talk to me about my writing, and somebody said in my last book, The Lady with the Alligator Case, they wanted to know about something that confused them, and that had me really worried. And then somebody else said, don't you just feel like you're exposing your whole soul for people to see? And somebody else said, don't you, so when you write, do you have everything just all laid out and the whole plot from beginning to end figured out? And to that last one, I kind of laughed, ha 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 ha, and tried to suppress the hysterical sound in my voice, because no, and I'll explain that in a minute. As to laying my soul out, I write with my heart and my brain, if my brain's working. I don't write with my soul. My soul's fine. My soul's safe. Jesus has my soul. We're good. But, and then definitely concerning about the plot thing that maybe was a little dangly, and that had me worried. So I got to thinking about my writing process, and I thought, you know what I'm like? I'm like somebody standing at the edge of a 10,000, is that high enough? 20, 40,000 foot precipice with a twig. And that's my story starter. And I think I'm going to jump off, but on the way down, I'll get a whole bunch of stuff and make myself a parachute. And by the time I get to the bottom, I'll have a full parachute, and other people will be able to use that parachute. So I jump, and on the way down, I'm grabbing leaves and twigs and bits of old tissues and, old diapers. And it's sorry to get gross, but I have a cold and I'm blowing my nose a lot, and it's just, ugh. Just anything I can find, and then throw it all together. And there's some beautiful things too, flowers, anything. And I'm making my parachute as I go down, and I'm almost ready to hit bottom. And I grab the last, let's say soda can, throw it in there, make my parachute, land safely, a little breathless, look at my parachute, ready to give it to other people to use. And I think, what are these weird strings hanging on here? And do I dare get rid of them? And if I pull them out, will the rest of it unravel? Nah, just give it. It worked. It got me to the ground safely. So that's kind of my writing process. I start with that single little thing. I throw everything in as I go along. One of my books, Hounded, if my dog did not bark while I did this, I would not know what to do. Trudy, hush. So it started with a single line. This funeral was so different than the last one. That was it. That's what I built an entire story on. So that's how I write. So when people say, I don't think I could ever plot out a whole book and just write down an outline, and I think, me either. I have no idea what that's like. I'm the woman jumping off the 40,000 foot precipice with a twig and building it as I go along and hitting bottom. So now that's my thing of value. It was kind of a story. It was all about me. Sorry. But look, I have my Christmas tissues out now. So you can tell and see some Christmas stuff. Christmas tree isn't up yet, but we have a placeholder, a fake tree, till my husband gets home early enough to get us a new one. And look, I didn't time myself, and I'm still under 4 minutes. Bye.